Hello, it's Jen from Big Hearts Small Farm. Probably think I forgot about you. I didn't. I was hibernating. It's a really nice day today, so I wanted to give an update on our garden. So I'm starting with our seedlings and then I'll take you to the actual garden. Okay, so these seedlings here, these are okra. So down here you can see, I think I accidentally dumped a few extra. These ones are spaced nicely. So they're hardened off and now they can stay out overnight, which is great. And then these seedlings here are sorrel. And there's kind of a nice story about these. Nice and also sad at the same time. We lost my husband's mom and we had to fly out internationally for the funeral. And I knew that the sorrel seeds need a long season, so I said, okay, I'm just gonna plant them. I'm gonna put water in the tray and I'm just gonna hope for the best. And when we came back, we'd been gone for 10 days. And as you know, seedlings are quite delicate, right? And we came back and every single one sprouted except one. So I take that as Mama was here and she made sure the plants got what they needed because Mama was a big farmer. So sort of like a bittersweet feeling, you know? So those are the seedlings we have. Everything else we either plant it seeds straight in the ground or we buy them, like buy seedlings. We don't do a lot of like seed planting and start it inside, move it outside. It hasn't worked well for us. That's just our experience. So I'll take you to the garden and show you what we have going on out there. Okay, so let's start here. This is an apple tree that was gifted to my husband in memory of Mama. It's a Honeycrisp apple tree. And I have this planted here beside the creek. You can hear it running. You can see the buds are starting to come out. There's Gwen. She's ready for the summer. Getting ready for soccer season. Okay. And you can see out of our other fruit trees, this one is no longer with us.
Yeah, because the goats ate them.
They ripped the bark off. The other 3 apples and pear trees are still with us. Dave fertilized them the other day and they're doing quite well. Now, you'll remember from last year, Davy and I were planting garlic. So thank you, Davy, for your help. I think you can see where Davy's planting happened compared to where mine happened. And the chickens really liked this spot right here. This was all garlic, but they rooted that all up. And we put in onions here and they rooted those up and we replanted. You can see that some of them are starting to sprout now, which is exciting, which is good. And we don't have anything else in over here. Dave picked up all of the ground cloth. We ended up with a lot of weeds on top of the ground because of the dirt being on top and then seeds flying on top of the dirt. So Dave took all that up and got rid of all the weeds that were on top. And we have only put in 1 row of carrots so far. It's pretty new, so nothing's come up yet. And beside, not that you can see anything yet anyways, but we've put in, oh goodness, I want to say probably about 50 potato plants. This is our sad cherry tree that died, unfortunately. So we probably, 50, no, I would say more like 60 potato plants all here. And our thyme is coming back really nice, which is exciting because this is our first year we have not bought any thyme at the grocery store in 1 year now. Yeah, which is like, that for us is a big accomplishment. That's kind of the goal. In these small little slits here, We've got scallions, spinach, and lettuce seeds, which we sowed directly into the ground. We find that just works better. And you can see here our strawberries are doing really well. They survived the winter, and we actually have 2 volunteer strawberry plants over there by the wagon. These ones you may have in your garden. These are walking green onions, and they just self-seed. So you can see they've actually just continued planting themselves in a row here. They taste really, really nice. They have a really good flavor. And then last but not least, here is our raspberry patch. So this started out, I think it was, Dave, we had 3 raspberry plants last year, right? 3 raspberry plants we had last year. And now look at this. So going from 2 plants to all of these, and you can see the suckers. So Dave and I are going to dig some of these up, and we're going to move them so that it's manageable. Because the thing is, over time, when you have more and more and more raspberry plants, it's difficult to harvest, right? Because they're prickly. So we have so much, and I think we put it in a good spot right here by the well. And our blueberry plants are coming back, but we're gonna need to move the raspberries out of the way to make sure that there's enough nutrients for them as well. So that's our update. We've been a little bit in hibernation mode, and I have so many updates to share, animal updates, bee updates, all of that. So thanks for watching. Bye. What do you think about it, Dave?
Oh, sure. Pretty good.
Feels heavy?